What is it about Christmas that can fill our hearts again with wonder and childlike expectation? We feel too old for such things, and yet we think it's nice. It's Christmas. Night, holy night. That is how it should be, and how most people expect it to be. It's special. A day which is not like all the other days of the year. An evening filled with peace, silence, and harmony. A night which will make us feel a little bit different. A night that makes the world change. Amen. People often talk about a perfect Christmas, like the ones we used to know when we were children, when everything was still okay. We didn't know how life would really be. I'm dreaming of a white Christmas, just like the one I used to know. And in reality, not the snow, harmony. The feeling that everything is all right. Being at home. Having our place in the world. We belong to. A place where all the problems of our everyday life doesn't have any importance. A place where for a moment there's something like a connection between persons, where we sit together with the world around us. I suppose what invokes Christmas most in our memories is the idea of going home. Going back to some special place in our mind and heart where that home is. Our home is in a manger, far away from here. A time ago, a little child, a right and just who wished to do the right thing by Mr. Saul, made his way along with his expectant life into the city of David, which is called Bethlehem. There, in the lowliness of David, with wonder and awe, and perhaps the donkey and the fowl. The mother, barely more than a child herself, wrapped him in swaddling clothes, his boy, her firstborn, and laid him in a feeding trough, nestling him in the hay. And as she lays him down for the rest he will need to grow strong and brave, this Jesus child, we will rest as well. For there in that place is our spiritual home, all the hope and fear remaining in him. Christmas is a story about all of us receiving that which we most want and need, love. Amen. The strong, unconditional love, agape love. The gift at Christmas isn't just the gift of a baby to Mary and Joseph, the shepherds and wise men. It isn't a story about Joseph and Mary being entrusted by God with the awesome responsibility of caring for God's Son. The Christmas story is about how God so loves and loves us that He asks us to be partners in loving the world. Amen. God asks us, like Joseph and Mary, learn to hear and listen and understand the cries of infants and children and of people in need. We are called to listen and learn, to understand the unspoken cries of all who need to be cared for. Children, families, older people, people who are sick and poor and needy, and each other. And once we listen and understand, we're called to respond with love. Amen. The gospel proclaims that the Word became flesh and lived among us. Mary and Joseph made a loving home for the Word, to Jesus. Will we? When we invite the person of Jesus into our lives, when we care for that presence, listen to Him, love Him as our brother. He is in our world now, today, and will be tomorrow, and in the new year and beyond. He is with us even in the middle of the laughter and cries of children. He will be in the cries of families who have been broken apart by poverty and despair and violence. He will be in the cries of the elderly who are alone and frightened. He will be in our own cries of pain. He will be in the laughter. He is coming together in love. That baby in the manger is the light of our world. Even when our world is in shambles, for in that baby is the mind and the human problem. Let me tell you a short story. It's about 4 minutes about the power of small light. There were 4 candles burning with small flames, and they were talking to each other. One said, "But no one touches my light. I have to go out." The second candle said, "My name is confidence. It's too easy to hurt me. I'm too vulnerable. There's no sense to me burning." And it too went out. The third candle started saying, "My name is love. But I don't have enough space in the world. I should burn everywhere. But I'm too often forgotten and deceived." And it also went out. The room slowly became darker. After some time of silence, the fourth and last candle started to whisper, "My name is hope. My name is hope. My name is hope. And as long as I burn, there's still a chance of the life of the candle. Peace, comfort, and love. If I also went out, if there was no hope left, everything would be lost. But with my small life, there is still a chance." This is why the first candle we light at Advent is the candle of hope. It symbolizes faith in God. The infant Jesus is our living, breathing sign of the immeasurable love that God has given us from the beginning. Christmas is the living promise that we are never alone, no matter where we go, no matter what condition we find ourselves, no matter how far we might stray away, or how unfaithful we are. God is supreme love. It will pursue us in love for eternity. It's a love that never stops shining. Christmas is different from all the other nights. People are right to expect something special, because Christmas means God's home is not anywhere in heaven. On the first Christmas Eve, He came to make His home among mankind. In our sorrows, even in the hardest moments of life, He's not far away. His place is at our side. He knows human life because He Himself was born in Jesus Christ. At last, we know why we have come home, because it wouldn't be Christmas without being here. We needed to come home to be with our family, to be with God, to be with Mother and Daddy, with our and grandchildren, with our brothers and sisters, and our oddball uncles, and our corn cousins, with the tax collectors, prostitutes, Pharisees, and the hypocrites, scientifically skeptical, bored, and the baptized. We are all God's own. This is that place where we have longed to be. That place of peace and joy, where the glow of human love is warm as human compassion. May each day be Christmas, and may we tell the story of our lives each day. The story of how we cared for the presence of Christ and trusted us by caring for each other and for ourselves. As we listen to the cries and laughter, may Christmas not be identified only with the children or the poor or the outcast, but with all of us as we risk ourselves to love and be loved. Because God's blessed Son was born to bring love to the world this day. Christmas is a time of remembrance that God so loved the world that He gave His only begotten Son, that whosoever believes in Him will not perish but have everlasting life. Christmas is a time of love. God so loved the world. God really cares about us, and we should love as He loves. Christmas is a time of giving. God so loved the world that he gave. God gave all he could give. His only begotten Son. This gift was given freely, lovingly, and graciously to all of us. Christmas is a time of forgiveness. Why can't every day be like Christmas? Why can't that feeling go on endlessly? For every day to be just like Christmas. What a wonderful world it could be. Let there be peace on earth, and let it be